Hey everyone, today we're diving into the fascinating world of engineering. We're talking about the kind of stuff that built the pyramids, that put a man on the moon, that powers our homes, and lets me upload ridiculous videos of squirrels stealing nuts from a ridiculously over-engineered obstacle course. Because that's the thing about engineering, it's everywhere. There are so many different types of engineers, each with their own unique skills and passions. You've got your civil engineers building bridges, your mechanical engineers designing cars, and your software engineers writing the code that runs our favorite apps. So, if you've ever wondered what all these different engineers actually do, you've come to the right place. In this video, we'll break down the different types of engineering, explore what makes them tick, and maybe even inspire you to join the ranks of these problem-solving superheroes. Let's get started. First up, we've got the OG engineers, the ones who literally laid the foundation for civilization. Civil engineers, these are the masterminds behind the structures we often take for granted. Roads, bridges, tunnels, airports, dams, you name it. They figure out how to design these structures to be safe, strong and long-lasting, often dealing with crazy forces like gravity, weather and even earthquakes. It's like playing with giant Legos except with way higher stakes. To do all this, civil engineers use some hardcore math and physics, along with computer-aided design tools, to plan and analyze their creations. They're also out in the field, supervising construction, making sure everything's on track, and probably wearing a really cool hard hat while doing it. Next, we've got the mechanical engineers, the folks who make things move, and I mean everything from tiny micro-robots to giant wind turbines. They're the gearheads, the tinkerers, the ones who can take an engine apart and put it back together blindfolded, probably. Mechanical engineers design, build and test all sorts of mechanical systems, including engines, turbines, pumps, HVAC systems, robots and more. They're experts in motion, energy and forces, using their knowledge to create machines that make our lives easier, faster and more efficient. If you like figuring out how things work, taking things apart and putting them back together, hopefully better than before, mechanical engineering might just be your calling. Just don't blame me when your parents' washing machine ends up in pieces all over the garage. Now, let's talk about the engineers who keep the lights on, literally. Electrical engineers are the wizards of electricity, harnessing its power to run our homes, businesses, and pretty much everything else in the modern world. These are the folks who design and develop electrical systems, from the power grid that brings electricity to our homes to the tiny circuits inside our smartphones. They work on everything from power generation and distribution to electronics, telecommunications, and even medical devices. So if you've ever wondered how your phone charges wirelessly or how electricity magically flows through the walls, thank an electrical engineer. They're the ones who make sure those electrons keep flowing so we can keep binge-watching our favorite shows. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're about to enter the matrix, the world of software engineering. These are the coding ninjas, the digital architects who build the software that runs our computers, phones, and pretty much every gadget imaginable. Software engineers write code, test software, and develop applications for everything from websites and mobile apps to video games and artificial intelligence. They're the ones who make sure your favorite apps are user-friendly, bug-free, and constantly updated with the latest and greatest features. So, if you think you've got what it takes to be a code warrior, to speak the language of computers, and to build the next killer app, software engineering might just be your jam. Just try not to stay up all night coding too often. Last but not least, we've got the chemical engineers, the alchemists of our time. These are the folks who work with chemicals and chemical processes to create everything from the materials that make up our clothes and computers, to the medicines that keep us healthy, and the food that fuels our bodies. Chemical engineers design and develop processes for producing, transforming and transporting chemicals on a massive scale. They work in industries like pharmaceuticals, energy, food processing and manufacturing, using their knowledge of chemistry, physics and biology to solve complex problems and create innovative solutions. So, if you're fascinated by the building blocks of matter and you want to use your knowledge to make a real-world impact, chemical engineering could be your calling. Just be careful with those beakers and test tubes. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this whirlwind tour of the amazing world of engineering. As you can see, there's an engineering discipline for just about every interest and passion, from building bridges to writing code to transforming matter at a molecular level. Remember, engineers are the problem solvers, the innovators, the ones who make the impossible possible. They're the ones who are shaping the future. One invention, one structure, one line of code at a time. So, if you're ready to roll up your sleeves, get your hands dirty and make a real difference in the world, maybe engineering is the path for you. Until next time, keep those brains buzzing and never stop exploring the world around you.